Welcome! In this explainer, we're going to build a stunning animated website completely from scratch. But here's the catch. We're going to use only AI, from the very first idea all the way to the final line of code.
So what's our mission? We're aiming high to create a super professional-looking site for a fictional AI web design agency. It's got to feel modern, work perfectly on any device, and most importantly, it needs to come alive with these really cool dynamic looping animations. And yeah, here's the real twist. We're throwing out the old playbook. No traditional design tools, no manual coding. Instead, we're putting our trust in a whole suite of powerful AI to take us from a blank page to a fully published website. All right, enough talk. Let's dive right into the step-by-step workflow. I'm going to show you exactly how this is done, from that first little spark of an idea to the final polished product. Okay, first things first. Before we can build anything, we have to establish our concept and generate all the unique visuals, the assets that are going to define the entire look and feel of the site. This really breaks down into two main parts. First, we've got to gather some inspiration. We'll hop on platforms like Dribbble and Landbook to find references. Then we'll take that inspiration and feed it directly to our AI to create something totally new and custom. You know, the process itself was surprisingly simple. We literally just take screenshots of designs we like and upload them to an AI image generator, in this case, a tool called NanoBanana. The prompt can be as simple as this, just asking the AI to create a similar visual but without any of the text.
But hey, static images are one thing. A modern website needs motion, right? So we take those images we just made and use AI video models like Kling AI or Google Flow to turn them into these awesome 7-second looping videos. This is the moment the site really starts to feel alive.
So with all our visual assets ready to go, the next logical step is to actually generate the website's code. For this, we'll use a specialized AI that can look at our design inspiration and translate it directly into a functional front-end structure. We're using a tool here called AI Google Studio. We just upload our layout screenshots, but we give it very specific instructions, like the ones you see here. We're telling it exactly how to build that initial hero section, making sure the AI captures the precise aesthetic we want. And this is a super important point. Precision is key. It's not a one-and-done thing. We keep refining the design by telling the AI exactly what to remove, things like weird gradients or background shapes, so we can maintain that clean, black and white vibe we're aiming for. So you might be wondering, okay, that's great, but how do you actually bring all of these different AI-generated pieces, the code, the videos, the text, together into one project? Well, that leads us to the most pivotal step. To do that, we're going to head into a platform called Antigravity. This is our workshop. It's where we'll assemble all our code and assets and start adding the really cool advanced functionality. You'd think this part would be complicated, but the workflow is actually, well, it's surprisingly simple. First, we just download the code folder from AI Google Studio. Then we literally drag and drop that folder right into Antigravity. From there, we can instantly launch a local version to see our work in real time. And finally, we just create a little assets folder to upload and organize all our animated videos. Easy. And now for the magic. This is the best part. Inside Antigravity, we can use simple text prompts to add really sophisticated, scroll-based animations. This is what's going to make the website feel truly dynamic and interactive. So what's the secret sauce here? We're prompting the AI to use something called Framer Motion. It's a really powerful animation library that's just perfect for creating effects that react to what the user is doing, like when you scroll down a page. So what kind of effects are we actually adding? Well, we're talking about making that main video stick to the top and fade out as you scroll, or animating text so that the letters appear one by one. And we're seamlessly blending our looping videos between the different sections of the page. It's pretty cool. One of the coolest effects for sure is what we do with the main hero video. As you start to scroll down, the video actually follows you, and it transitions into the next section by smoothly fading to 90% opacity. So instead of just vanishing, it becomes this really subtle background texture. Then, for the final section, right before you hit the footer, we add another one of our looping videos. But the goal here is subtlety. We want to create this textured, layered feel that doesn't distract from the final bits of content on the page. And to nail that subtle look, we set the opacity for this final background video to just 30%. This makes sure it's just a gentle background element, adding some nice texture without overpowering the text that's sitting on top of it. So after combining all of those steps from generating the assets to refining all those animation prompts, we are left with a finished product that honestly, it just showcases the incredible power of this kind of AI-driven workflow. So what do you get at the end of all this? A highly polished, super optimized website that looks fantastic and works perfectly on any device. And the most amazing part is that it was all built not by hand coding every little detail, but through a sequence of specific AI prompts and tools. You know, seeing this whole journey from a completely blank page to a live animated website, it really raises some fascinating questions about the future of web design. As workflows like this become more common, how does that change the role of human creativity? It's the big question this talk leaves us with. Thanks for tuning into AI Verdict. Let us know what you think of this workflow and how you feel Antigravity compares to tools like Lovable down in the comments.